Good morning.
Morning.
In this season of Epiphany, we will explore what it means for each of us to light in the world, just like Jesus. It is important to acknowledge that the transition from recognizing Jesus as a human servant of God to making him God in human form, as was a later Christian development. The people of Israel, of whom Jesus was one himself, understood that the Messiah would come from among them as one of them, yet filled with the wisdom of God. This is the context for our reading from Isaiah this morning, the text that would be used by Mark to create Jesus' baptism story. You will notice that the opening words of Isaiah are the closing words of Mark, a way of linking Jesus to the sacred stories. In between is a detailed description of the character of God's servant that would be experienced in Jesus by those who knew him. Reading from Isaiah 42, verses 1 to 9. Here is my servant, whom I uphold, my chosen, in whom my soul delights. I have put my spirit within him. He will bring forth justice to the nations. He will not cry or lift up his voice or make it heard in the street. A bruised reed he will not break, and a dimly burning wick he will not quench. He will faithfully bring forth justice. He will not grow faint or be crushed until he has established justice on the earth. Thus says God, who has created the heavens and stretched them out, who spread out the earth and what comes from it, who gives breath and spirit to the people upon it. I am God, I have called you in righteousness. I have taken you by the hand and kept you. I have given you as a covenant to the people, a light to the nations, to open the eyes that are blind, to bring out the prisoners from the dungeon, from the prison those who sit in darkness. I am God, that is my name. See, the former things have come to pass, and new things I now declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Now reading from Mark 1, verses 9 to 11. In those days, Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee and was baptized by John in the Jordan. And just as he was coming out of the water, he saw the heavens torn apart and the Spirit descending like a dove on him. And a voice came from heaven, "You are my Son, the Beloved. With you I am well pleased." May these words open us to Spirit's presence. And may wisdom come to us this day.